All right. Well, hello, everybody on the YouTube. It's the Wingnut, and as you can see, I am not on a Rocket 3 touring. I am currently riding the new to me 2008 KLR 650 by Kawasaki with its glorious rattle can paint job and its mileage of 48,892 miles with 14 with my ass on top of it. So quite an interesting bike. Definitely a huge departure from the Rocket 3, which, you know, as you guys saw from the last video, if you read the comments, someone decided this is, I don't have a Rocket anymore, I'm not interested. Cool. Hey, best of luck to them. But this is what it is. This is the adventure bike. This is what I want to take on the TAT with my cousin. Brakes work great. So yeah, it's a lot different riding, going from a 2300cc power plant oozing power to a 650cc dual sport. You know, that's a little dressed up. So many things have been done to this bike already. So many more yet to be done. Once we get up here, I will stop so we can take a look at it and just get an idea of what the bike looks like as a whole. But I will tell you this, she is nimble. Like, I'm so used to the weight of the Rocket that pulling this bike over for a turn, I've almost slapped it on the pavement. Another thing is with a lighter bike, because this is a third the weight of the Rocket, is the crosswind catches this thing in the bags, it'll just whip it around. It's definitely a lot different, and I haven't had a small motorcycle for years, but I'm loving it. I got my tags switched over, got my insurance done, I'm riding legally. It is what it is. I think we're gonna get up here a little ways. Oh, listen to all 41 of those horses roar. It's a fun bike. I'm enjoying it so far. I've yet to have a chance to take it off road, but it will. Now, one thing, if you don't know, if you're not a KLR person or somebody who's done research into KLRs, is the 2008 and 2009 models, or the Gen 2s, which Gen 2 went up until I think 2018. Were notorious for consuming oil at highway speeds, like a quart every 500 miles a highway speed. I topped it off when I bought it, and I've been watching it, and it hasn't been burning too much oil, so we'll just keep an eye on it. If that actually becomes a problem, and at 48,000 miles, if it's not a problem, it's pretty amazing. I've already budgeted to rebuild with a 685 kit from Eagle Mike, so I'm just trying to keep her at highway speeds. Enjoy her. The factory mirrors are about useless. Oh, I did get it used, you know, and so far she's been pretty fun. But while we're pulling up, waiting to get to a spot where I can stop, talk, flap my gums, some of the things that have been done to the bike. So it's got a full Cogent front and rear suspension, Moab rear springs. The doohickey's been done, which is a cam chain tensioner and spring set, which if you buy a KLR of the first and second gens, get the do done, get the hickey. The previous owner has put a Seat Concepts low profile seat on it, which is uber comfortable. Hard bags, crash bars, which these crash bars are not tubing, they're solid stock, half-inch solid stock, so they're nice and firm. It's got a full Happy Trails skid plate and crash pan. You know, brand new damn tires. Shinko, I think they're 707s. I'll actually list all this stuff down below if I haven't already had it flashing across the screen. You know, it had heated grips, but they had to be cut off because they quit working. So, and I'm a bit big for the bike. It's a tall bike, but it's a bit big. I'm a bit big. You know, at 6'4" and almost 280 pounds, I'm working this suspension pretty good. I'm actually going to get my mail packages. Hopefully I don't have anything like super heavy. But yeah, she's had valves and everything adjusted 8,000 miles ago. A bunch of other stuff done. I actually just topped her off with premium, even though they're only supposed to run 87, and put in some sea foam just to help clear the carburetor out because he said it was sitting a lot. I cleaned the airbox out, or mucked it out more or less yesterday, and it's actually running a little bit better now that the air filter is not slicked over. Nothing on the previous owner. He used the bike for what it's intended to use for. I'm a stickler for stuff like that. And I'll be honest, his rattle can paint job, you going or not? Granted, I know I had the right of way, but they were already acting like they were going to go. I ain't trying to get squished. So let's get in here to park in the shade, and I will talk about the motorcycle some more. So there is no safety switch on the clutch anymore. There is no safety switch on the foot peg. Center stands on there. Hard bags. This is it. This is the bike. So as she sits, so a lot of work to do, a lot of stuff I got to get done with her. You know, nice large bags, aftermarket tailpiece, stock pipe. Yeah, this is it. She don't have a name yet, so if you guys want to kick in a suggestion for a name, feel free to hit me up on social media, on email, on the comments down below. You know, you guys have a name for it, that'd be great. We generally try to name our bikes, and our vehicles based on their characteristics, and yeah. So far we've gotten a couple of suggestions, but I'm going to save those till later. But it is what it is. This is the bike. This is it. Now, originally she was blue and silver. I think I'm going to strip all this off and do a vinyl wrap, just because I got to hook up with I say a hookup. I've been introduced to somebody who might be able to help me out. New foot pegs, lowering the pegs. With that, handlebar risers are going to happen. Thermal bob kit to do a bypass, a bigger horn. And I've got the big windscreen, set of actual crash bars. Just a lot of stuff planned for the future. We'll just see how it goes. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to get my mail. See you later. It's the Wingnut. Like, dislike, subscribe. Have a good one.